Welcome to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12 Ounce Sports, coming to you live on this Sunday afternoon from the JRC. An afternoon Junior B matchup between the Calgary Chill making their first stop in Fort Saskatchewan to face the Rebels. Taking a look at how these two teams square up. Well, the Rebels have had 10 days off, whereas the Chill, they were in action last night in St. Albert. Didn't go their way. They fall 13-6 against the Crude. St. Albert, though, they're a scrappy team this year. They'll battle through it, and the Chill, maybe a little bit short body-wise, have some scoring. Yet Sean Crywell can add 2 assists for them. Kenny Harwart, 3 goals, 1 assist, 4 points. Dan Shea picked up an assist. Lucas Olson had a goal. And it's going to be a battle here. You got North versus the South. And in the standings, while the Chill, they're second in the Central Division. 7 wins, 4 losses, 1 tie for the Rebels in the North. They are currently sitting in second. Let's give that one to games played. They're 8-3-1 on the season. For the Rebels, they've been filling it. 128 goals for them. The goaltending been solid, only allowing 80. Freeman and Perrant have been good this season, and they're going to have to keep it up. One thing the Rebels struggled with early was getting a good start. They can do that here tonight. Shut down Calgary. They might have a little bit of bus legs still left over. Late game last night in St. Albert. Early afternoon one here before they head back down south. So for Fort Saskatchewan, a couple of the keys, their offensive guns need to show up big and early. You're looking at your guys, Eric George, Josh McCallion, both youngsters in the lineup. If they can pop a couple of early, they'll be good. You got Marcus Folliard. He's always good for moving that ball around. And league-wise, Folliard is one of the best offensively. He's got 34 goals this season. Chalk that one along with 33 assists, so he's got 67 points. Pretty crazy start for Marcus Folliard. Jordan Dewart, 10 goals, 28 assists for the captain, 38 points for them. Ethan Eng, 1 point behind, 15 goals, 22 assists. Then it's George Wong, Marlo Wilson. And, a guy who's still got another level to reach it is Ethan Wong this season. 7 goals for him, 22 assists. He moves well, he's quick. But if he starts firing, getting those shots off, I've got a feeling I'll be seeing a lot more of him in the goal column. Starting goalie tonight for the Calgary Chill, you got Branko Vanden Wildenberg, the 20-year-old from the south, going to be getting the call between the pipes, still waiting for the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels to take to the floor. A little bit of a delayed start. Taking a look at other games in the north going on today. It'll be the Edmonton Warriors. They're down south to take on the Red Deer Rampage. Red Deer having a little bit of a tough season. They're 2-7-1. The Warriors, they fell against the Sherwood Park Outlaws. The Outlaws picked up their second win yesterday. 17 Freeman, the 20-year-old between the pipes. That veteran starting lineup will be out there as well. We'll take it away with the national anthem. And coming up, it's the Junior B Rebels versus Chill on 12 Ounce Sports. Welcome to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12-ounce sports. Junior B lacrosse action this afternoon has the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels hosting the Calgary Chill at the JRC. Let's take a look at those starting lineups. Jackson Freeman's going to be between the pipes for the Rebels. They're going right to left wearing their home blacks, red trim, red stripes. Calgary Chill going left to right, road whites, blue shoulders, baby blue trim. Face-off underway. Noah Flink is going to be on the draw out there with them. Got Ethan Ang, Tyler Cole, Jackson Dewart, and Jordan Dewart. Loose ball off that face-off. Knocked down to the Chill. Will recover. It's Mitch Andrew in his own zone, starting the ball up left side. Shea's in front of the net. Vincent left side. Cycles around. Shea gets knocked down by the defender. The Rebels, a pretty tough defense. Maybe they learned a little bit from watching the senior Warriors. Tough in their own zone, hard to play against. This one bouncing around. Will McKay can't grab it. And it's all the way into Chill territory as the shot clock expires. 45 seconds in here. Eric George getting into it early with Dakota Wright in the D zone. Right side, Wong. Circling up top, left side for McCallion. Marcus Fouliard. Over to McCallion, out in front to George. He's got a little bit of time, won't shoot, still has 12 on the shot clock. Now he gets the double team. George still with it, taken down out in front. And the Chill will recover their defense. No passengers. Florness up the floor. Long stretch pass, almost picked off, and it's Peterson in his own zone. Behind the net, ball takes a weird hop off the stanchion. And it's going to be Christian Searson to recover. Across the red line, Searson in transition. Got Parker out on the floor. And here goes Fouliard cutting toward the net. Marcus Fouliard tries to tuck that one in high. Goes off the shoulder of Wildenberg. Yang forces a turnover out in front. Parker cutting out in front. And his shot is stopped. Quick transition. Fouliard trying to force a turnover. But Andrew able to work it up. On that left side, Villeneuve. One-on-one with Albrecht. Right side, Shea on the floor now. Long shot on goal. Freeman's going to make that save as McKay let it go from up top. Freeman's got it stuck in his gear. He'll hang on. Up for Dewar. Rebels a little bit of a sloppy change. They almost got caught with too many men on the floor. Now it's going to bounce down a little. Scooped up by Wildenberg. Wildenberg in transition. Has Seipert. Left side, 2-on-1. Pass backdoor. Has a man and Freeman makes a save as it was Will McKay with a quick stick backdoor. Freeman, a massive save just over 2 minutes in. Yang up top, down low. George cutting towards the goal, leaves it for Yang up top. His shot gets blocked, and that's going to hurt. Goes off of Andrew's leg, and the defense scoops it up. It's Pedro. The red line finds Gubler. They'll leave it left side. Olsen one-on-one, frees up a little bit of a space. Little shimmy, gets himself some room. Shot goes over the goal. Dan Shea can't pick up the rebound. Searson will, and Searson's going to send a man in transition if they want. Awkward angled shot, and Willenberg will make that save. Maybe not the best opportunity to take that shot. They'll go for it anyways, and it's Chill ball, 16:23 remaining in the first period. Andrew up top. Spins around, won't find himself too much room. Now it's over. Left side, McKay. Down to Shea behind the net. Working something out in front. Pager there with the shot. Missed Freeman, no shot on goal. Shea goes for the jump ball, but he gets knocked out. Goes for a little bit of a tumble, and they're going to call a loose ball push. So the Chill will have to send out their offense and get a fresh new 30. Calgary a little bit confused themselves. will send out the real guys for opportunity number 2. Vincent left side runs over Peterson. No loose ball push called there. She has it up top, spinning around in traffic. Won't shoot, still holds on to it. Now it's across the floor. Cole and Peterson forcing him out. Long shot on Freeman. He's got to get across there and make that glove save with his left arm. Column across the red line. Dumps it off for Wong. The Rebels offense still a little bit quiet here. And it's Wong up top. We played 5 minutes of this first period. Marcus Fouillard spinning around in traffic over for McCallion. McCallion's on his backhand. Dumps it up top. Pass gets blocked by Wright. In his D zone. Andrew up the floor to Wisniak. Lucas Olson carries it into Rebels territory in the corner. Olson still has it, cycling up top. Shot goes wide of the goal. The Chill now have missed about 3 or 4 of their own opportunities. Just shooting wide. Fouillard down the pipe, tries to go one-on-one, open up a little bit of space. He's spitting in traffic. The lefty couldn't get a shot off. Ran himself out of territory. Penalty coming against the Chill. George out in front, rips that off the crossbar. Chant out in front for Eric George. He hits the pipe. But the Rebels are going to the power play. Connor Davis heading off for slashing. No, I'll even say it's not Davis. It's Osler off to the box. 2 minutes or less for him. 14-18 left to go in the first period. Rebels power play. Dewart to steer the ship. He's got George on his left, Fouillard on his right. Give and go. George with some time. Down low. Farang out in front. Dewart's out there. He tried to squeak that through the arm, but Wildenberg holds tight and won't give up a rebound. Long pass up the floor. Finds Goblet. Chill can still kill off 15 seconds here. Minute 25 remains on the power play. Angel looking to cut towards the net. Freeman will make that save, but he stepped in the crease anyways. And now a call is coming. Fort Saskatchewan evening this one up. Cross check will be the call on Wilson. So we'll play 4-on-4 for the next minute 20 or so. Wilson ran Pedro to the crease. Ref not letting anything slide here. You got 2 calls and it's 4-on-4 action in the Rebel zone. McGarva in transition quickly up the floor. Will give his offense a lot of time to work with. Fouillard outright, 18 on the shot clock. Now he's got to cut toward the net. Fouillard with some room and he rings it off the iron. A great A opportunity. They gave him a little bit too much space. And Fouillard inches away from making it 1-0 Fort Saskatchewan. Left side Bray out in front. Trying to find Fouillard. Is back in the corner. Hang out in front. Fouillard spinning around in traffic. Low shot kick save by Wildenberg. Ang to shoot again. Puts this one right into the logo. Rebound is out there for George. Couldn't secure it. Now it's Fouillard. Fresh 30. Payroll with a long shot. Save made and rebound for George, and he hits his second crossbar. Throw it in front. Now he's going to try to tuck this one over Wildenberg. And he makes another save. Fouillard in traffic. Another one. That's about half a dozen in a matter of 60 seconds for Branko, Vint, and Wildenberg. And here go the Chill in transition. They'll get 25 seconds to work with on this power play. McKay up top. They'll get sent. Shays on his right. McKay in transition up the middle. Shays in the corner. Won't shoot. has a man up top. The Goodler's shot goes wide. Ref blows it down. Albrecht's in transition. Pass up front. McCallion all alone tries to go 5-hole. And Wildenberg just gets enough of it that it rolls wide. Back to Pager on the power play. As McKay up top, we're 5-on-5 again. Pager's pass gets knocked down. Battle in the corner. Has it up top. Pass goes in between two of his teammates, and it'll bounce into the Calgary bench. Kind of an unfortunate pass, opening doors for two teammates. No one really wanted it. And the Rebels will grab the ball. Wong, right side, cutting toward the goal, trying to avoid the crease. The ref will say he stepped in, and he blows it down. Peterson in the corner, one-on-one with Pager, cutting out in front. They're going to say he stepped in the crease. Blake Freeman kept that out as well. 0-0. 10:43 left to go in the first period. It's been a goaltender's duel. 10-3 of the shots in favor of the Rebels. But don't discredit Freeman at the other end. He's made 3 massive saves. Down low. Beirut trying to force a turnover. It's getting a little bit rough out there as George getting into it also with Florness. Chilling on man, rush 3-on-2, gets knocked free. It's McKay in the corner who loses it. Shea will end up going off for a change as Peterson up the floor quickly. Right side for Collum. It's Cole leaving for Dewar. Down to the half wall, spins up top, has room for Marlowe. Cutting in, long shot, high over the goal. Rebound for Dewar. Unable to handle it, now he'll grab it in the corner. Wong for Parker. Parker's low shot and a good right pad save by Wildenberg. Down to Freeman, shot clock reset. Dewart, the captain, across the red line, down for Wong, out in front's McCallion. Has him in the stick and popped out just as quick. Lob pass will send Mantell in transition. Pager left side, Albrecht to cover him. 9 minutes left to go in the first period. Scoop up top in traffic, right side. Loose ball grabbed by Shea. It's McGarva down low on defense, trying to push Shea into the corner. And his pass is turned over. Rebels without Spencer Milne out here. It's a big defensive force. And this Chill team, despite being pretty young, got some size to them. Through in the corner. Ang's pass down for George. It's hopping around now. It's scooped by Davis. Davis in transition has Florness with him. It's over to Florness. Left side. Won't shoot. Up top, Olsen runs himself into a double team instead of letting that one fly. Circling the goal, 15 on the shot clock, bobbles it himself. Plays wall ball. Loose ball grabbed by McKay. Into the corners, Pager, he's looking for a... Albrecht scoops it up in his own zone. Rebels in transition, let their offense pop out on the floor. It's the row. Right side, trying to cut towards the net, doesn't have an option, still has it behind, out top. His pass misses the target, and it's all the way back. Yang's got it, he'll send it down to full yard. Long shot save made by Wildenberg. Rebounds out there, Parker can't pop it free. Chill offense to set up from that corner. They love it on the left side. Couple of lefties there to shoot. Freeman's got to kick out that left pad. Down the floor, doesn't look like Peterson had it. He got ran over again. And it's Stewart. The little handoff for Wong. George getting it hit with the defender. This is his stick, and it's Wong up for Fouillard. A lot of traffic out in front. Fouillard's to pick it up, tries to go 5-hole. And another save made by Wildenberg. He's got 12. Florness into Fort Saskatchewan territory, 5:28 remaining in the first period. Loose ball knocked down. Shea won't grab it. Peterson up the floor. Rebels trying to find Albrecht out in front. He's got a chance at it. He's got it. Connor Albrecht tees it up, and he rips it wide. Penalty coming. The ref is going to blow this one down. Holding call against KJ Pager. And Fort Saskatchewan off to the power play with 5:10. It'll be their second of the game, but the last one was cut short. Fort Saskatchewan power play unit out there. D-Word up top. George, Fouillard, and Wong with them. D-Word won't shoot over to George, trying to go 5-hole. Wildenberg makes that save. Ball gets stuck in his pad. Wildenberg's got to move this one up. He's got 10. Long pass easily grabbed by D-Word in transition. They've got numbers 4-on-2. D-Word for George, and his shot stopped by Wildenberg. Wong's got to pick up that rebound and handle it cleanly. It's like at the rest of the power play unit out. Fouillard right side. Back for George. His pass gets knocked down, and a great defensive effort by Siepert. Gets it across half, and they can kill 23 seconds on the shot clock. Chill with full possession. McKay in the corner. Opts not to pass it. 6 to kill. He dumps it maybe a couple of seconds early there. Every second matters, especially on the penalty kill. Now the Rebels will get 45 seconds to work with. Little hidden ball trick up top. D-Word has it. Down low for Wong. Fouillard on that right side. The two lefties won't shoot. Now it's D-Word. Down for Ang. Across the floor. Fouillard's got a little bit of room. 5 to shoot. Spinning around in traffic. Finds George. Won't get that shot off. Ang will, and he hits the goaltender in the head. Ethan Ang in the corner. Now he's getting into it a little bit. The Chill defender having a few words with Dakota Wright. Couple of smacks exchanged. No harm, no foul. It'll be Yang to work from the corner. 22 seconds to go on the power play. George has that high shot. Won't shoot it over to D-Word. Fouillard tees it up. Got to go 5-hole. Save made. Rebound attempt wide. 8 seconds left. Picked off by D-Word. Now it's Fouillard out in front. Avoids a hit. Tries to tuck it. He rips it off the post. The Chill defenders with what can be the biggest hit of the game on each other, though. Now it's over to McCallie, and his low shot stop. Fouillard out in front. A lot of room. Rips it wide, and it's Fouillard ran into by Wright. Getting a face full of glove. Wright's off to the box. And the Rebels with their third power play opportunity of the period. He's trying to explain his case clearly. Grabbed in there a little bit extra while the ball was long gone. Fort Saskatchewan 0 for 2 on the power play. Need to make something happen here with 2:53 left to go in the first period. Fouillard, left side Zhang. Up top, Fouillard's got plenty of room. Tees it up and scores. Marcus Fouillard finds the back of the net on their third power play try of the game. It's 1-0 Fort Saskatchewan. Ang feeds him up top, and Marcus Fouillard makes no mistake. It's 1-0 Fort Saskatchewan. 2:35 remaining in the first period. Face-off violation called, so Flink will grab a hold of the ball. Ang out in front, McCallion's there. He takes a hard hit from behind and a couple of extra cross checks. And the Chill, some undisciplined play here. As Jacob Siepert, off that face-off, decides to add a couple extra cross checks into the neck of McCallion. He'll head off for 2 minutes, as if that last power play didn't teach him anything. Fouillard up top again. Carson Thidereau, right side to left, works it off with Fouillard. Give it a go with George. He gets it back, won't shoot it. Now it's over to George. George bobbles it. Ang's got it. Ang up to Fouillard. Plenty of room, and he's going to shoot that one again. And Wildenberg, stepping to his left, will control it. Dakota Wright up the floor. Finds Andrew. Pinned against the boards on the blue line by Albrecht. He's 1-on-3 right now. And the Rebels unable to free that ball. Hit against the boards. Chill bench up in arms. Low shot. Freeman will make that save. And we're back to 4-on-4. Carter Albrecht evens this one up at the minute line. 9 left to go in the Rebels power play, so we'll play 4-on-4 again. Chile looking to pull Shea off the floor. Now they send him back out. A little bit of a mess there at the bench. And Pedro will hop out for Shea now. Down in the corner. Olsen to Pedro. Gilbler up top. Aside, Pager has it. No room. Him and Olsen give and go on the right. Pass out in front. The defense was tied up there, as McGarva was all over his man. McKay, a little bit of a spin move, bounces it. Freeman's got to be careful, but he's able to squeeze it in between his arm. D-Word up top. 4-on-4 for the next 25 seconds. 44 left to go in the period. McCallion over for D-Word. On his backhand, little flip finds Fouillard. Trying to go 5-hole, he scores! Marcus Fouillard's got 2, and he doubles up the lead. It's 2-0. Four-on-4, Marcus Fouillard makes him pay. They leave him wide open out in front. A great little dish by D-Word. And it's 2-0 Fort Saskatchewan with 36 seconds remaining in the first period. Flink back on the draw. Siepert now out of the box, so it's going to be Mante to take the draw. Olsen left side, but a 3-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. They'll get a quick one off, and Shea's got it in the corner. Chill won't call a timeout. Shea with the quick shot, bounces. It's behind Freeman somewhere. And the defenseman, Peterson, will grab that. He'll probably eat the remaining 5 seconds here, and that's going to do it. First period over at the JRC. 2-0. Fort Saskatchewan leads. A great defensive effort. And you know what? At the end of that period, the offense started to come alive. 2-0. Fort Saskatchewan up on the Calgary Chill. First intermission time. When we come back, we'll recap that period and get you set. 40 more minutes of lacrosse coming your way on 12-ounce sports. Welcome back to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12-ounce sports. Second period time here in Fort Saskatchewan. The Rebels currently leading the Calgary Chill 2-0 thanks to 2 goals from Marcus Fouillard that period. The first was a beauty on the power play, and the second full on 4 found himself a little bit of space, and he's able to beat Branko Van den Wildenberg, who's been great for the Calgary Chill. 21 saves in that first period for him. Jackson Freeman perfect at the other end, making all 10 that he faced. But to start this period, the Rebels will have some work to do. They're shorthanded for the next 30 seconds or so. It's called Carter Albrecht is in the penalty box. Took a roughing penalty late in that first period. Flink has been good on the draw. They'll be up against Jackson Seipert here. For those of you listening on 12-ounce sports radio, the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels are going left to right where their home blacks, red stripes, red trim. The Calgary Chill going right to left, rolled whites, dark blue shoulders, baby blue trim, blue helmets. Refs are ready to get this second period underway here at the JRC. Not a bad crowd on hand for a Sunday afternoon when it's a beautiful weather outside. Second period underway on 12-ounce sports. I'm Cody Jansen with the call this afternoon. Loose ball, scramble, picked up by D-Work. He'll break it into Chill territory. 22 seconds to kill, so they can basically kill off the rest of this Albrecht minor. The Chill are over 2 on the power play. Where's the Rebels? They ended up going 1 for 4 to start the game. And now it's George hauled down in the corner. And Fort Saskatchewan will get their 5th opportunity on the power play here, holding the call. What they call slashing. Kind of a weird slashing call. Seemed like he hauled George to the ground nonetheless. It'll be 5-on-4 for the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels. D-Word up top, the captain. On the power play. Ang left side, D-Word up top, Fouillard on the right. He's on hat-trick watch here. 19 minutes of playing the second, still plenty of time, but they end up turning it over. And back is Albrecht, trying to go for that loose ball. Ended up laying the body instead. Ref didn't think it was a loose ball. Push. Might have got away with the one there. Left side, Andrew against the boards. Pinned against, and it's going to be Wilson and McGarva to pop it 3, but they end up knocking it out of play. Who are they going to say it went off of last? They'll say it went off of a Fort Saskatchewan defender. Chill able to kill another 25 seconds here. Up top is McCabe. Left side, Olsen cutting toward the goal. Shot, Freeman with the arm. Makes that save. It's going to bounce to Albrecht in transition. Carter Albrecht all alone. Fakes a couple of shots, tries to go alone, he rips it wide. Up top is McGarvey, he gets it back. Finds Albrecht again. What a pass out in front! And Wildenberg makes that save. He's got no clue where it is. And wow, the defenders put on a transition showcase. Shea up the floor. As Olsen with him in the corner. Shea now trying to go one-on-one, free up some space. Peterson says no, pushing him against the boards. Dan Shea running out of real estate up top. Them short-handed, he definitely crossed that white line. Could have been backing over. Ref didn't think so. Here goes Tyler Cole up the floor. Cole. Pass over for Wong, goes low. And it'll be picked up by the Chill defender. Wozniak, the assistant captain, in his own zone, fumbles it. And Wong's there to recover. They got 5 on the power play. Probably not enough to get an opportunity. We'll see if Ang lets this one fly. Out of the box, it's even strength. The rebound was down low for Wong. But another big save by Wildenberg. Loose ball scooped up at the red line by Andrew. Across the floor, or Olsen standing. Out in front, another chance, and Freeman's got to come up big once again. Sliding over to his right. Boy, he's got everyone's numbers. That was Pager cutting down the pipe. Peterson for D-Work. Dewart looking a little bit aghast after that shift. Will end up staying on. Now he goes off for the change, and it's Fouillard on the right side. Got a defender wrapped all around him. Fouillard's stick gets knocked out of his hands. Down low, Marlowe lays a hit. Fouillard grabs the loose ball. Up top. There's a long shot. Rebounds out in front. McCallion stopped as well. In transition, here come the Chill. Olsen spins and fires. Goes off the post and off the back of goaltender Jackson Freeman. But it stays out. Therio up the floor. Left corner's George, give and go with him. The lefty, spinning it around, works it up top. Dewart over for Rang, low shot, save made, rebounds bouncing around. And Wildenberg scoops it up with the paddle. In transition, Chill pulling back. Simonelli on his way to the net. Spinning around down low. Seipert knocked off the ball. Holding on to Searson's stick. We're going to blow this one down. And give the Rebels possession. Ryan Wilson from his own zone wheels around Pager, no problem. Wilson not afraid to play in the O-zone, but he's going to be stuck on defense here this afternoon. Dewart hops off the bench for him. Fouillard up top, almost has his stick knocked out of his hands, gets it back. Opening up a little bit of room, pass over for Dewart. Cutting to the middle, low shot. Fired wide. And a penalty coming up here. We go against the Rebels. Braden Parker off to the box. Cross-checking will be the call, and the Chill get their third power play. It was the Rebels' third power play of the game where they finally capitalized. We'll see what Calgary's got in the tank here. McKay up top, Pager in the corner. Olsen's on the left, Shea's on the right. Shea and McKay, little give and go. Pass over for McKay, can't handle it. Loose ball, high jump. Grabbed by Gubler. Now his pass goes wide. No one's able to grab it. Freeman's got to hop behind the net to scoop that thing up. And he'll have to fire it up the floor. In transition, he's got Cole. Cole to leave it for Fouillard. 20 seconds for him to kill. Fouillard spins off of his backhand. A little bit of room. Well, he's going to take that shot. He might kill off some more time. Now he fires, and he bounces it wide into the netting. The Chill power play with 1:05 left to work with 14 minutes to go in the second period. McKay up top, Olsen's on his left, give and go to shoot, rips it off the post. Beat Freeman, but won't find net. Simonelli in the corner up top for Olsen, his pass down low, quick stick opportunity missed. And Freeman will step out of the crease. 4 seconds to get it across half, and now he will. Long pass, almost finds McGarva. Bounces away from him and goes off the helmet of Davis. McGarva wants to have a conversation with the ref. Nonetheless, the Calgary power play has 17 seconds to work with. Pretty much that'll run out their shot clock. McKay and Olsen. Give and go up top. Olsen low shot, trying to go glove side. Misses Freeman. Backs all the way down to Wildenberg, who will send it to the floor. Now here goes Wilson in transition. Low shot out in front. He's got a man. And it's Parker to tip it off the post. Dewart backpedaling to the red line. Finds Wong. A little bit of speed for Ethan Wong. Spins back, won't shoot, finds Fouillard up top. Wong over for McCallion. Little bit of a bouncer. into the netting. And it'll be a loose ball push. Chill. A little bit of a slow change. Not to the pleasure of their coaches. Take a couple of seconds off. Shea in transition. Pass for Simonelli. Misses his target. Penalty coming here against the Rebels. 6-on-5 for the next 5 seconds. It's Olsen. Takes another high whack from Searson. Ball's bouncing around now. Peterson. Have a couple of words for Painter. And it's Flink off to the box with 12:02 remaining in the second period. Slashing is the call-in for the Calgary Chill. They don't really care what it is. They just got to find something or drop a play at least to find the back of the net here. We're almost halfway through regulation. It's Shea up top. Quick little behind the back pass. He's got the stick skills of a field player. And Dan Shea, boy, you give him some one-on-one room, they'll make you pay. Here's Wilson in transition. Trying to go glove high. Sends it off the backboard. And now the Chill get caught in front of their bench. Smart change will keep the power play rolling. Pager left side, Simonelli with him. Shea on the right, high pass. He's going to bounce this one. Not quite into the Chill bench. And they've got 8 seconds to work with. Instead of changing, they're just going to rip this one down. Get their defense out on the floor. Minute 7. Still that power play. Rebels short-handed as Flink is in the box. Albrecht straddling the O-line. Left side. Oh, run it down low. Searson out there. Out in front, he's got Fouliard. Diving to the crease. Steps in. And in transition, go to Chill. They got numbers. D-Ward's the lone man back. Pass out across. Trying to quick stick is Wisniak. But he can't connect on that one-timer. Wisniak in the corner. Up top was McKay. McKay won't shoot. Now he's going to let it fly. Right pad save by Freeman. Olsen on the left. 22 on the power play. Fresh shot clock for them to work with. Searson tied up out in front. Shot goes wide. And Searson's heading off to the box for a holding. Looked like he may have grabbed onto the stick of Lucas Olsen there. And it'll be a 5-on-3 for the next 15 seconds. Chill power play getting a couple of last second directions from the coaches. Expect them to keep a high guy. And that'll be Pager. So 4-on-3. They want to get something done quick. Long shot by Olsen scores. Lucas Olsen has the Chill on the board midway through regulation. And that's key because there's still 5 seconds left in the Flick Miners. So they'll get a complete minute 50 still on the power play. With 10:07 left to go in the second period, the Calgary Chill will finally put a 1 in their goal column. Flink out of the back and on the draw. Face-off violation for him. So Wisniak back in his own zone, sending the power play troops out exactly midway through this period. Olsen again up top. He'll try to go stick side this time. And another penalty killing as it's Connor Albrecht. Going to the box. Another 5-on-3 kill needed here for the Rebels with a minute 23 left to go in the Searson Minor. The penalty box operators have been busy this game. Already had 11 minors called. Played 30 minutes. Olsen up top will take this shot backdoor. Quick stick off the crossbar as it was Gubler in the corner, bounces out of play. They're going to try that pass back to Gubler again. He can't grab it. And the Olsen pass ends up in the stick of Freeman. Now in transition, sends Marcus Fouillard 5-on-3. Might be best off to eat this one. He decided not to shoot it. Now it's Fouillard in the corner. Running around in transition. Has to avoid a double team, so I'm sure he'll take a little bit of a beating. Finds Eng out in front, and he finds iron. Fouillard thought it was in. He had his hands in the air. But Ethan Eng rips it off the post. Wildenberg hasn't been tested in a while. He's got 27 saves this game, 6 shots this period, though. Out in front, another chance. Freeman gets a piece of it. So Will McKay on the power play. This Rebels PK is doing some serious work here. 13 to kill. Fouillard out in front, scores! There's the hat trick. Marcus Fouillard makes him pay while shorthanded on a 5-on-3. 3 goals, 3 different ways, and it's 3-1 for Fort Saskatchewan. Could he have a little bit of Mario Lemieux in him? 5 goals, 5 different ways. Who knows? He's still going to need an even strength and a penalty shot, but Marcus Fouillard's got 3. And that's a big momentum killer for the Chill, who just cut the lead in half. And they were on a 5-on-3. Breaking out the ball from their own zone, still to 5-on-4 for the next 25 seconds. 8 minutes remaining in the second period. Pass out in front. Olsen takes a whack. Slowly off the floor, and here goes Colt. Aaron pass misses Wong, and Wildenberg has it. As I said, Wildenberg, a little bit of a cold stretch. And Fouillard doesn't catch him sleeping, but maybe not as hot-handed as he was earlier. Peterson up the floor, and they kill off that 5-on-3. Wong for Fouillard. As Theriol's shot goes over the net, picks up his own rebound while falling, stopped again. Now a little bit of a late shot by Theriol, and he takes a low hack, and that'll be both going off a retaliation penalty. Cousin Theriol's going off to the box, probably for a slash, likely for him. First one might be a cross check. So we'll play 4-on-4 for the next 2 minutes. See who the refs give the ball to. They'll say Rebel ball. 4-on-4, Fouillard's up top. George McCallion on the left side. Wong is on the right. Fouillard, the only offensive provider for Fort Saskatchewan so far this game, and he's got it again. Behind the goal, a little bit of time for him still. Opening up some space, frees up Wong out in front, cutting towards the goal. Low shot, Wildenberg makes a save. Stretch pass on a hard hit by D-Word. Penalty coming against the Rebels. Dan Shea in transition, D-Word trying to cut in front. Shea rips it off the crossbar, and it bounces into the net. Instead of putting their shoulder into them, the Rebels pretty content using their stick. Doesn't hurt your body as much, but that's almost definition of a cross check. 4-on-3 power play for Calgary, 6:37 left to go in the second period. Olsen and McKay give it go on the power play, cutting out in front. Low shot by Pager. Save made. Olsen down low for Pager again. Cross the floor. Quick stick opportunity. Gubler couldn't get a hold of it. Rebound pops up. Picked up again by Pager. McKay down low for Gubler. Up top. A lot of room. Shot, and Freeman's going to make that save. Loose ball. Albrecht gets knocked out. He wants a call, and here goes Searson on a breakaway. Christian Searson trying to go low. Glove save made. Now a loose ball push will be called against Searson. And Calgary controls. 35 seconds left on those coincidentals. And it'll be 5-on-4 right now. We're playing 4-on-3. Shea left side, cross the floor. Quick stick, Simonelli, chance. He's stopped. Wilson on the floor out there with Ag and Dewart to kill a little bit of clock. 15 is what they can work with. Wilson's on the half wall. Gonna try to get a shot off. He works over for Dewart. That pass goes off of his stick, scooped up by the defense. A little bit of a slow shot clock, a reset there. We'll give the Chill some extra time. Aaron pass. That's get picked up by the Chill power play man. And the Rebels going to escape here. And now it gets called illegal change. Loose ball push and in transition. Here goes Calgary now. Fully a little bit of miscommunication. Pager's out in front. Freeman with the big save. Rebound. They score. Jackson Freeman with what could be one of the bigger saves of the year. And on the rebound, Will McKay makes him pay. The 17-year-old cuts the lead in half. It's 3-2. A little miscommunication down low costs the Rebels a goal. Quickly off that draw, face-off violation called on McGarva. Saves at the end of a power play too. So for the Chill, that will be their second with the man advantage. Olsen up top, picked off by McGarva, takes a high stick. Refs aren't going to call that one. And here goes McGarva. The McGarva in transition, fakes around, drops it for Fouillard. Plenty of time, and he rips it off the post. Marcus Fouillard cracks one towards the net, and he finds iron. Fouillard down low, has Marlowe out in front. And zings it wide, and it's into the netting. Wisniak from his own zone, 3:47 left to go in the second period. Simonelli has it. Simonelli down low, taking a couple of whacks from Flink. Over for Shea. Flink finishes his check across the boards, and McKay's got to hustle back here. Grabs the loose ball, 7 in transition. McKay, low shot, takes a high hit from Flink, and now those two will get into it. Flink with a few words for him, heading off the floor. Rebels offense jumps out there. Peterson up top for George. 180 seconds remaining in this middle frame. Therial up top for McCallion, over for George. George now cutting out in front. Looking for a low shot, he'll find it. And Wildenberg drops to a butterfly to make that save, gets the defender right. All over George. He'll have a few words to the ref as he goes off for a change. Here goes Shea in transition. Avoids a hit from Albrecht. Things getting a little bit physical out there. Shea makes some room for himself. 1-on-1 with Albrecht. Left side for Olsen. 8 to shoot. Over for Simonelli. Low shot whips wide, and here goes Searson. Second breakaway for him if he wants it. He's got Fouillard out on the floor. Penalty coming. It must have been by the bench. I did miss it. And it looks like the Chill are going to be the culprits here off to the box. Cole Florness for slashing. So it'll be the second power play opportunity of the period for the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels with 2:18 remaining in the second. Refs discussing that. Seems like they're pretty set on their decision. Dewart and Andrew having a couple of words with the ref. Nonetheless, 2:18 left to go in the second period. And Fort Saskatchewan on the power play for most of it. Barring another power play goal. They are 1 for 5 so far in this game here Sunday afternoon at the JRC in Fort Saskatchewan. Dewart up top, Fouillard Wong on his right. Jordan Egg on his left. Fouillard won't shoot. It's up for Dewart. Over to George. 17 on the shot clock. Now it's Dewart to shoot. Puts it right in the logo of Wildenberg. Off the floor, Chill break it in to Rebels territory, straight into the corner. Goes Seifert. Trying to find Pager cutting in front of the net. Now a loose ball push. Called against Albrecht. Runs over his man. Not a smart play to make, especially with the shot clock expiring. Now Albrecht goes and breaks his stick over Simonelli. Cutting out in front. Low shot by Gubler goes wide. Freeman not even tested. In transition, here goes Dewart. Plenty of room for him. Walking in, trying to go high. Fires it over the net. A little bit of rust here. The Rebels haven't played in 10 days. Their last game is 16-4 win over Sherwood Park, so really not tested there. Whereas for the Chill, they played yesterday in St. Albert. They lost 13-6. They're still in action. Save made by Wildenberg. Cutting it down, less than 60 seconds left in the period. In transition up top for Shea. His shot goes over the net as Olsen set him up. And it's going to go bouncing over back. The Chill got to get their defense out there quick. Rebels are still in the power play. Into the corner, about a 10-second, 12-second shot clock, game clock differential, 35 left, 20 to shoot. George give and go with Fouillard. Fouillard trying to go low glove side. Save made by Wildenberg. They'll catch that ball. They'll call. Oh, I thought they were going to call a timeout there. Looks like Beret's going to keep it in his back pocket. Dewart up top. Back to even strike. Chance out in front. George is stopped by Wildenberg. And the Chill will call their timeout with 13.3 seconds remaining in the period. See what they can draw up. Could be the biggest defensive shift for the Rebels this game. Up 3-2, holding on to that lead. With 13 seconds to go in the period. Chill, drawing up a play, getting a little bit of a rest in there. See what they can muster. You need to stop here. You don't want to give the Chill any momentum going into that intermission. Shot so far 39-26 in favor of Fort Saskatchewan. Wildenberg's been great at the chill end. Jackson Freeman, he's been up to the task as well when called upon for the Rebels. They've tried to find Dan Shea open a little bit in the offensive zone. He's got a heck of a shot, just hasn't been able to find the net yet. It'll be KJ Painter in their own zone to work it up the floor quick. 10 seconds. They got to put a move on. Aaron pass into the corner. Shea's got to grab it off the wall. 5 seconds. Now they're in scramble mode. Shea up top. His pass is missed by Olsen. And the Rebels escape this one after the second period. They lead the Calgary Chill 3-2. Thanks for tuning in to Rebels Lacrosse on 12-ounce sports. Cody Jansen with you, call on the remaining 20 minutes or more of action. Coming up for about 10-minute break. Thank you for tuning in to Rebels Lacrosse on 12-ounce sports. Welcome back to the JRC. Cody Jansen with you on 12-ounce sports. Third period time from the JRC in Fort Saskatchewan. The Rebels hanging on to a 3-2 lead right now on home floor. That end of the second period got a little bit scary. They gave up a couple of power play goals. Lucas Olson first on a 5-on-3, and Israel McKay 5-on-4. For Fort Saskatchewan, maybe the most concerning part, their offense has only been through one player, and that's Marcus Folliard. I get it. He's got 37 goals this season. He's been phenomenal. But you need a little bit more. You need the balance in that scoring. He's got one in the power play, one shorthanded, and one 4-on-4. Well, they're going to need someone else to find the back of the net. I cannot see this finishing a 3-2 game, despite how good the goaltenders have been. Racco Vanden Wildenberg has made 36 saves on 39 shots. Jackson Freeman with 24 on 26. Balls down, and we are underway. Flick on the draw. Knocks it into the corner by the penalty box. And it's picked up by the Chill. The assistant captain, Caden Wisniak, finds it. KJ Pager, left side. Out front has Gubler coming toward the net, trying to fire it high, and he goes over the goal. Albrecht with the ball, runs over Pager, and he's got control on the right side. A lot of time this game spent in the penalty box for these two teams. Therial cutting out in front, shoots and scores. Cutting out in front is Carson Therial, and it's 4-2. I said they were going to get a different goal score aside from Folliard, and they managed to get that 54 seconds into the third period. Another loose ball off the face-off, back in Rebel territory. Bucknell scoop it up as Dean, the captain, works over for Folliard. Has had 37 goals this season. Finds a man out in front. It's Wong, and he finds the iron. Wisniak in his own zone. Chill offense out in front. And it's going to be Pager. Finds some open space and tucks that one past Freeman. Less than a minute after the Rebels make it a 2-goal lead. It gets cut right back down to 1. A little bit of lackadaisical defense there, giving them too much space. And Jackson Freeman not able to bail out the defense this time. It's 4-3. D-Wort right side. Played 2 minutes of this third period. Pass into the middle for McCallion is knocked down, and Wisniak with it again. The assistant captain playing some big minutes out here for the Chill. Jacob Siepert looking to work it up the floor, and he will. He's got a man to Pager on that left side. Pass bounces into the netting. And the Rebels control with 17:28 remaining in the period. Ethan Wong, right side on his backhand. Wong, right side, 7 on the shot clock, and it's over to George, and his shot gets knocked down as Dakota Wright picks it up. We're in the see the captain. Long stretch pass. Heard the trolley tracks of Wong coming at him. Dewart from his own zone, 28. Will leave it as he goes off for a change. Theriot right side, looking for a man out in front. Hard pass across the crease for George. George won't shoot it. George and McCallion, the youngsters, been pretty quiet tonight as Folliard from the Rebels logo back there rips that off the post. Folliard across the red line. Side Stereo gives it right back. Folliard again, trying to go 5-hole. Wildenberg makes a save. Loose ball scooped by Wisniak. Little flick pass over to Olsen. Out in front, Olsen's got some room. Back door for Gubler. High little flick play. Don't think he even meant to do that. Ends up behind the net. Olsen again right out in front, trying to go glove side. Misses the goal. Pager taking a couple of whacks. Pass down low. Freeman's got it. Albrecht again in the corner. Another broken stick there, I believe. Up the floor. Dewart, right side. Finding McCallion up top. 10 on the shot clock. Egg over for Dewart out in front. The captain with a lone shot. Had a good arm save. Wildenberg, not very big at all, but he's good at playing the angles. They're not catching him moving too much. He's just been a rock there for the chill. Dan Shea in the corner, 10 to shoot. Shea takes a little bit of a high stick up top for Pager. Cross for Gubler, low shot and a good save by Freeman. Boy, he's had to be sharp after allowing that first one here this period. Shea, right side, 22 on the shot clock for him. A long high flick. Somehow the no Rebels in the vicinity of it. Now a lone shot for Olsen. Freeman will make that save and won't give up a rebound. Ethan Wong, right side. McCallion and George across the floor from him. Folliard Theriot, right side, takes a high smack. That's going to be a call. George over for Wong. Trying to give it back to him. George was looking for a lane. Won't shoot. He's got 5 to shoot now. George on goal. And Wildenberg kicks out the right leg to make the save. While the Fort Saskatchewan Rebels, their power play, getting another opportunity here in the third period. Cole Fornes is off to the box here. One for 6 on the afternoon is the Rebels power play. They'd really like to make it 2 for 7 here. 13:56 remaining in the third period. Dewart up top. Folliard. Imawalabi on the right side. Folliard hit a post. His last offensive possession lets this one fly. Puts it right into the pants of Wildenberg. For the Calgary Chill, this is a much-needed kill. 12-ounce Sports turning point. They're able to escape this one. Get their offensive troops back on the floor, only down by 1. Up top is Olsen. Left side, Olsen towards the goal, shoots it over the net. Bouncing. The Chill just let that one go back and over with 13-11. Fornes still in the box for the next minute. 10. Fouillard and Wong, maybe a little bit of a hidden ball trick. His pass goes off the ankle of Ethan Eng. Eng picks up the rebound. Spinning up top, won't shoot, trying to go down low. He had Wong. It's a good idea, but a great defensive play by Siepert. Ewart up top, over for George. George's shot is stopped by Wildenberg. Now a little one-arm pass. Wow, that almost found its target as Andrew was up the floor. Jordan Dewart with 28 seconds left to go on the power play. Fouillard's on that right side. 3 goals already in the afternoon. Over to George. George now spinning around in traffic. Tries to go low this time. And Wildenberg with the left toe makes it out. Fouillard, 20 on the shot clock. Tees it up and scores. Marcus Fouillard with 5 seconds left on the power play. Makes it 5-3 Fort Saskatchewan. It's their second power play goal of the game, and it's the biggest one to this point. 5-3, Rebels lead. Flink off the face-off, and he ends up taking another penalty here with 12:02 left to go. Unsportsmanlike conduct is going to be the call. So Noah Flink heads to the penalty box. And the Calgary Chill, after allowing one on the power play, will get an opportunity of their own. It's McKay up top on the power play. Shea on the right, Olsen on the left. Backdoor chance at a big save by Jackson Freeman. Olsen and Pager on that left side. Down low to Shea. Shea won't shoot. Pass up for Gubler. And he works it over to McKay. Left side, low shot by Olsen. Freakin's going to stick out that shoulder. Fresh 30 for the Chill to work with. McKay, Olsen, down to Pager. Cross for Shea. His pass out in front was at a wreck of traffic. And Albrecht will pick it up and gets across half. Connor Albrecht. Now he ends up turning this one over. Ends up going off the stick of KJ Pager. Pager's got it as Albrecht ends up turning it over instead of running it down to the corner. Like you see the Chill do so many times when they're on the penalty kill. Albrecht tries a pass across the middle, and it gets knocked down. McKay, first Shea, his shot stopped by Freeman. Rebound picked out of the scrum. And Pager will control in the corner. Pass up for Shea. He's got it. In control, but another awkward pass by Gubler. Down to that left side. The Chill maybe forcing a little bit here. Feeling the heat down by 2. Simonelli trying to go 5-4 on Freeman. Drops to his knees. And now a stretch pass for Fouillard. Marcus Fouillard has it in the corner. Only a 7 to kill until we're back to 5-on-5, and Flink will be out of the box. Even strength, here we are. Fouillard, George, and Parker. On the offense, Therial and Wong on the right side. Wong's out in front, has McCallion cutting toward the goal. Attempts to go 5-hole. And Wildenberg up to the task, and now Wildenberg with a long stretch pass gets picked off. As it's Michael Gillespie in the D zone. Dewart streaking in off the bench. Therial aside, his pass over to no one is scooped up to the corner by Dakota Wright. Wright just hanging on to it. Getting a little bit of shot clock here. 9 minutes left to go in the third period. Chill need 2 to tie. Long shot by Olsen gets blocked. Rebound out in front. They score. KJ Painter with the rebound, and he's got 2. The lead is cut in half. Another missed assignment from the Rebels defense. Leaves a Calgary player alone out in front. He makes no mistake, buries it past Freeman, and it's 5-4 for Saskatchewan. Now McGarva off the draw for Fouillard. Fouillard over to Ang, and he can't hang on to that pass. It's loose and sliding around there. Ang still unable to grab it. In transition, go to the Chill. Looking for that goal to Lucas Olsen. I think I missed it from this side. But Olsen took that first shot. Nonetheless, it's 5-4. Low rip by Olsen this time, goes wide of the goal. A little bounce shot. Goes off Freeman and bounces into the netting. Just an unlucky little hop of the ball there. Will give the Chill a fresh 30 to work with. 5-4. 8 minutes and 9 seconds remaining in the third period. Simonelli out front. Pass for Gobler misses him. Now it's a chance for Simonelli to tuck it home with a quick stick. Swings and misses. Peterson up the floor. In transition for Ang. Ethan Ang, and he's robbed. We've seen him score at least half a dozen times like this. That time Wildenberg was up to the task. Pager left side. Frees up some room, works it down low. Olsen out in front. And they say he stepped in the crease. Long on the floor, out hops Fouillard off the bench as well. Ethan Wong, a little bit of time. Over to Marlowe. Over to Ang. Ang's going to shoot, trying to go low. And Wildenberg makes a save. Boy, does he make it look easy for the Calgary Chill. Low shot bounces wide. Picked up by McKay out in front. It squeaks behind Freeman. And into the corner. Liam McGarva will scoop up the loose ball and set the offense free. McCallion ends up breaking his stick, so he's got to go for a quick change. And on the floor comes Egg. Fouillard with him. Little backhand dish. But Fouillard and George weren't sure who's going to grab it. George with it, taking a couple of whacks from right. Long shot. Rebound picked up, downward in front. And Dewar won't shoot it. Over for Fouillard, 25 on the shot clock. They got plenty of time, don't need to force anything. Little back pass by Fouillard. Dewar down to Fouillard, low shot off the leg of Andrew. And into the lighting. Another 30 for Fort Saskatchewan to work with. They double up their lead here. Fouillard to fire off the post. Marcus Fouillard looking for 5. Finds that right post again. Now it's Serial in the corner. Back for Yang, and Yang quick sticks it over the net. This time they catch the Calgary defense sleeping, but they're unable to capitalize. Fouillard. Ball knocked free. Dewar up top there, able to shoot. Little save by Wildenberg. And he'll scoop it up. Andrew left side. Up for Gubler. Corners Dan Shea. Shea still held to the goal column. Chance out in front. Simonelli stopped. Rebound by Gubler. Another save by Freeman. Now a low opportunity rebound there. Boy, Jackson Freeman standing on his head. Brick wall. 3 saves in a row for Jackson Freeman. And Calgary manages to come up with a rebound. Shea towards the goal. Frees up some space and he fires that one off the crossbar. Rebound for Gubler. Low shot. Freeman drops into the butterfly. Makes a save. Rebound pops out to Cole. Here goes Cole in transition. Little behind the back pass. Knocked down back to the Chill netminder. 4:07 remaining in the third period. Calgary trailing by 1. Shots are 51-41 in favor of Fort Saskatchewan. Now Searson with a loose ball push decided to step into Pager. But he didn't have the ball. Olsen, right side for Shea. Spins around McGarva, but Shea's pass picked off by Peterson down low. In transition, they got a chance. It's Parker out in front, unable to grab it. Now Wright steps into Parker. D-Word has it. Up top for Theriault. Right side, D-Word won't shoot. 6 to fire up top. Theriault gonna let this one go. And Wildenberg with the save. A lot of rough stuff. Wright and Parker getting into it. Ref blows this one down. Wright and Parker having a few words as they head off. Simonelli is on that left side. Up top is McKay. Spinning towards the middle. He rips over that. Rebounds out in front. And Freeman gets a shoulder on it. Wozniak in the corner for Gubler. Gubler up top. McKay spinning around. And a right pad save by Freeman. He'll kick out the rebound to Peterson. In transition, Ethan Peterson spins around. He had numbers with him as Fouillard and George backdoor quick stick and it's off the post. Eric George with a great A opportunity. Now goes Theriault. His shot stopped. Chill hanging on by the skin of their teeth here with 2:09 left to play in the third. Loose ball pops free, grabbed by Gubler. And Gubler up the floor, runs over Fouillard. In transition, McCain's with him. Chance for Andrew in front, shot goes wide. Dan Shea, a little bit of a hop, trying to pick up that loose ball, grabbed by Fouillard. And in transition, Fouillard all alone shoots, and he goes 5-4. But a save made by Wildenberg. Ref blows this one down on a crease violation. And with 1:40, the Chill have possession. 22 on the shot clock. Olsen's up top. Wildenberg remains in the net. We're over loose ball push. That's got to be called. And in transition, it goes Gillespie. Injury on the floor. Ref's got his arm up. Don't think he's going to be calling anything. We've got an injured Chill player on the floor. Might be Ryan Gubler on the floor. Hope he's on right there, 1:25. We'll have to go in the third period here. And he'll be helped off to the bench with 85 seconds remaining in the third period here. So it'll be Rebels ball. 30-second shot clock. We'll cut it down to about 55 seconds. They can pick up this rebound. That'll really put Calgary in a time crunch with the opportunity to maybe get their goalie out once. But if they turn it over here early, Calgary could get multiple opportunities. Not what you want, 5-4 in the third period. Minute 25 remaining. And it'll be D-Worm up top. George and Ang to play the left side. It'll be Fouillard and Wong on the right. George for Wang. They'll switch spots. Fouillard and Wong. Eward's got some room, trying to hit Ang, cutting toward the goal, spins around, fires, and it's over the net. This one picked up by Wisniak, and Wisniak will carry it across the red line. Fouillard's on him. Quick dump. And that one ends up escaping the Chill defender, leaving them with 15 seconds. Wildenberg remains in the net. We'll play 5-on-5. She's out front, spinning around in traffic, trying to get a low shot, bounces it wide. Loose ball picked up, 30 on the clock. Calgary still content with keeping their goalie in. Low shot, there's 21 on the shot clock. Not sure if the refs were counting that one down. Timeout called by the Rebels. The Chill got a shot clock reset, but the ref didn't think so. He was the one that's telling him to shoot it. Chill coaches aren't too happy with about 26 seconds left. Fort Saskatchewan will have the ball. It'll be Fouillard to carry the ball here. All Fort Saskatchewan has to do is rag it around for about 26 seconds or so. Kill off that clock. And they'll pick up win number 9 on the season. Currently trailing the St. Albert Crude in the standings, thanks to a tie earlier in the year. So it'll be Fouillard to start. From the crease, they'll leave Freeman between the pipes. Goaltender's out, and Fouillard with the double team. Steps out of the crease, and he's got it. Over to Egg. Egg decides not to pass it, and he'll run it up the floor himself. 12 seconds. Dishes it back for Fouillard, and with 7 left to go on the clock, that's going to do it. As Pager tries to step into Freeman and force a turnover. But Fouillard forces a turnover, and now Ang steps into Pager on the boards. Lets him know he wasn't too happy about running into Freeman. And the Rebels go out with a bang. It's a 5-4 win at home. A great defensive battle. And Fort Saskatchewan grinds it out. It wasn't the prettiest win, but you gotta give props to the two guys between the pipes this afternoon. Jackson Freeman was great, making 39 saves. Bronco Vent and Wildenberg for the Chill. He was equal. 49 saves for him. A little bit more work. Busy first period. But the Rebels proved they're a little bit better. And they top them with a 5-4 win. Your 3 stars of the night for 12 Out Sports. Your 3rd star. I like this performance. You know what? It's good to see him in the lineup. It's a good addition to the offense. Carson Thurio picked up a goal, a couple of assists for him. A real good performance in a 5-4 win at the JRC. 2nd star of the night. Bronco Vend and Wildenberg for the Calgary Chill. 49 saves, as I said. If it's not for him, this one isn't close at all. And your 1st star. You know what? Give some honorable mentions. Jackson Freeman was awesome. Massive on the penalty kill. The Chill went 2 for 8, largely in part. Freeman was phenomenal. But the real star here. 4 goals for Marcus Fouillard, 2 on the power play. one shorthanded, and one at 4-on-4. If it's not for him, the Rebels don't stand a chance there. He was their offense today, and that's why he's your first star, Marcus Fouliard. Fort Saskatchewan Rebels top the Calgary Chill 5-4 at home here on this Sunday afternoon. Our next broadcast on 12-ounce sports is going to be coming your way on Sunday. It's Edmonton Senior Warriors facing off with the Rocky View Knights at 2 o'clock from the JRC. You know what's going to be 120zsportsradio.com. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. Cody Jansen with the call. Have yourself a good rest of the weekend.